Hello! Today is not a book review day, but today is about books, and I'm very excited to share with you my new book, which is this one. And it is The Adventures of Lily and Hudson, and this one is a children's book. Obviously Lily is my little dog, and Hudson is a friend's dog. And we used to kind of meet up and take our dogs for walks along the beach, and you know, and they'd play together. And I thought I'd start writing some little stories about them, and kind of the little adventures that they would get up to if they were allowed to go off on their own, and yeah, and just play and explore. And I started writing these stories way back in 2010. And I started writing them for a local magazine. A woman that I know used to publish kind of a magazine advertising things around the village and the area in which I live. And there'd be, you know, poetry from local people, recipes, information about things that were going on. It was just a nice little parish village magazine. And here we go, here's a, where are we, here's a copy, here's a few copies of them. They're just little magazines. And she asked me if I could write some children's stories. So I thought, well, combine my my ideas for Lily and Hudson and put them in into these magazines. And my dad, Anthony, he's an artist, and I roped him into doing the illustrations. And there's just a little one there. There's Hudson there. There's Lily. And there's one of their friends that they meet on their adventures. That is Chatty Cat. He is a cat who likes to talk all the time. Really, that's why he's called Chatty Cat. And I wrote these stories for about 2 years. And they meet some interesting people. There's Chatty Cat, and there's Arthur Charles Gull, who likes to steal lots of food. He's got a very big family, and he likes to pinch the dog's treats and snacks to feed his family, because he's fed up with having to just eat chips and nasty things that they find on the seafront. And here's just a few more. There's Hudson having a nice little sleep there, and there's Lily out. She's sunbathing. They've gone down the beach. They're having a sunbathe. So I'd written these stories for this magazine. Like I say, I wrote them over 2 years, from 2010 and 2011, and then I stopped. I didn't write any more Lily and Hudson stories, and I just left them. They didn't really go anywhere. They were just sitting on my computer, not really doing anything. And my mum, who I love dearly, but she nags, as mums do, said that I should put them into a book. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it later. And I never got around to doing it until this year. And I'm so pleased that I did manage to do it. And again, I roped my dad in. He willingly came on board to do the illustrations. And I'm really pleased with the book that has materialised. So here's Lily and Hudson on the front there. My dad produced this cover. And there's Chatty Cat having a little doze there. And there's Arthur Charles Gull up in the corner, probably circling around to see if they've got any tasty treats to eat. And there's Lily and Hudson, obviously down on the beach. And like I say, it's a book for children, but if you are an adult, I'm sure you will enjoy it. I had some positive responses from adults that had read the stories in the magazine. So that was a really encouraging thing to keep me writing. And yeah, there's just lots of little stories. It follows them throughout the year. So they experience fireworks night, and they experience Christmas, but they don't call him Father Christmas, they call him Farmer Crispmas. And that's all explained in the book, if you want to buy that there. They have Happy New Ears there, and they're celebrating there getting their new ears in a party. They fall in love. There's a lovely little story of Lily and Hudson falling in love around Valentine's Day. And one day when they're down walking along the beach, they meet the Easter Bunny. And he's called the Easter Bunny because at Easter you eat a lot of chocolate. So there's the Easter Bunny. And they just have lots of fun, lots of adventures, and it's based in the area that I live, so I make references to the beaches and to various other things that are around my village and my town, just to kind of make it a little bit more personal and possibly more interesting to people that live here. Some stories can be quite generic, but I wanted it to be set where I live and where I walk my dog. And here's just a little picture on the back of the real Lily and Hudson there. There's Hudson smiling up at the camera and Lily on the back cover there. And I'm just really pleased with this, and I'm hoping that other people will enjoy reading it, not just for themselves but to their children. I've tried to include, without being too boring, some of the serious sides of having pets, because I think some people think it's amazing, oh, we're going to get a dog, and they don't realise just how much time and money and responsibility having a dog is. So I've tried to include things about keeping them safe on fireworks night, at Easter, to not eat human chocolate, because human chocolate is very bad for dogs, so they have to have doggy chocolate, and you can buy doggy chocolate Easter eggs at the pet shop. And you know, making sure that your dog's got a collar on, that it's on the lead, that it's safe when it goes out. And I've also tried to include in the back a list of doggy do's and don'ts as well, and it's just a little bit of information for, you know, if a child picks up this book and thinks, oh, it'd be amazing to have a dog, which it is. Having a dog is absolutely lovely, but like I say, they are a lot of responsibility, and you do have to think about it seriously before getting a dog. They bring you hours of joy and pleasure, and they are the most amazing things to have in your life. But unless you've got the time and the money to be able to take care of it properly, I would advise you not to get a dog. So I try to just give some information on what to do when you are thinking about getting a dog, and what to do and what not to do when you do have a dog. You know, it needs to be trained, it needs to be walked, it needs to be played with. There's lots of things. It's not just an accessory to carry around with you. You know, you have to take it to the vet, which is expensive, all of those kind of things. So as well as some fun little stories about two dogs and their friend Chatty and their seagull friend Arthur, getting up to mischief and playing and just having fun, there is a serious side to it as well, because having, like I say, having pets is fun, but it's a big responsibility. So this book is now available to buy from Amazon. I will put the links down below for the UK Amazon and the USA Amazon, but I'm sure if you live in a different country you will be able to find it there. Just type in my name, Rebecca Giltro, the same way that it's spelled on here, because my name is spelled slightly differently to the normal way Rebecca's spelled, and I'm sure you'll be able to find it there. If not, you probably will be able to buy it from Amazon USA or UK and have it imported to your country. So yeah, so I'm really excited about this, and as it's coming up to Christmas, I'm sure any child who is a reader and a dog lover will enjoy finding out about Lily and Hudson and everything they get up to. So if you are interested in any more of my writing or anything that I get up to in my little writerly world, please subscribe to my channel. I try to put out videos about anything to do with writing. That is what I love. So you'll see videos about my books, I'll read you excerpts from my books, I'll read you some of my poetry if you're interested, and I also like to give book reviews and writing advice as well, but anything really to do with writing. And if you have got a copy of Lily and Hudson, or you have bought it, leave a little comment down below, let me know what you thought of it. I hope you like it, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.